Hello everyone, I'm out for a nice little early winter walk here with my son Oakland, and I wanted to just sum up this month's vlog series on anger. Certainly there's many different, should we call them, layers of anger when we're talking about the emotional state of anger. It can range from mild irritation to certainly outright aggression and violence, and if we're in the latter category, it certainly makes sense and is important to really understand anger and how we can manage and control our anger. We have to realize that really there's this space between that particular instance or person maybe that triggers this emotional response and the response itself. There's different ways we can influence that response, and certainly not the least of them is making cognitive changes. And there are healthy ways of expressing anger. Certainly suppressing our emotions is not healthy in the long run, and before we know it they erupt from down within at an uncontrollable level. So certainly conflict, when needed, should be done as early as possible, or should be approached as early as possible to really minimize this bottling up of emotions. And it's very important to express anger when needed. I mean, we think of anger often in a negative context, but it can be quite positive, and that a lot of those in our society really that have been influential and made changes, it's been triggered or at least boosted by a certain degree of anger towards the social situation or whatever was really bothering them to begin with, and we've been able to make positive societal changes from that. I think the real key is in trying to live and conduct ourselves more proactively rather than just emulating whatever, or responding to whatever life throws at us and whatever our initial knee-jerk reaction is, to actually have some control. And it often requires a cognitive change. Some of the beliefs and thinking patterns that have got us into these negative spirals took us a long time, and so it takes a long time to really change that way of thinking. Anger is generally the response to a perceived threat, but it's important to realize that this threat, or these threats, can be either real or imagined, and many times they really are something that we've completely imagined in our mind and we haven't actually gone through it, but certainly our emotional response is still there.